We heard from Angel Reese today, and we heard from Tyler Marsh. Tyler Marsh, folks, let's send our best wishes to Tyler Marsh. He's about to be called every name under the book. Sellout, Uncle Tom. They didn't have the forethought to even say, this is what our story is going to be, and we need to stick to it. This is what our alibi is going to be, and we need to stick to it.
Breaking news out of the WNBA, a shocking twist in the Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark rivalry has just exploded into the public eye. Chicago Sky assistant coach Tyler Marsh has openly contradicted Reese's claims about hateful fan remarks during Saturday's Fever Sky matchup, and in doing so, he may have just shattered the foundation of the league's entire investigation. Was Angel Reese betrayed by her own coach? Or is this proof the controversy was built on social media fiction? Tonight, we break down the game footage, the statements, and the history behind one of the most heated rivalries in women's basketball.
Actually something newsworthy said today in regards to the alleged hateful fan comments made toward Angel Reese during the Fever and Sky game on Saturday. Because the Sky actually gathered for practice today, and they spoke, and both the coach and Reese spoke.
The alleged incident took place on exact date during a high-stakes Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky game. The claim? That Angel Reese was the target of racist fan comments from the stands. The WNBA quickly announced a formal investigation, but here's the problem: there's no audio, no video, no eyewitness accounts from players, coaches, or reporters who were in the arena. And now, Tyler Marsh has publicly stated, quote, "I heard when everyone else did."
More notable comments came from Tyler Marsh, the head coach of the Chicago Sky. Here is what he said without further ado, which is probably the biggest bit of information, actual information we've gotten since this whole can of worms was opened, other than the actual statement.
When asked point-blank when he became aware of the alleged comments, Marsh didn't hesitate. His exact words, "I heard when everyone else did." He confirmed that no one from the Chicago Sky staff or roster flagged any fan misconduct during the game. Not during timeouts. Not during substitutions. Not once. That statement alone flips this story upside down, because if the people courtside didn't hear it, where exactly did this accusation come from?
One investigation with the TVs. We're going to have to investigation. Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're, in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no room or space in our game for hate. So we're complying with everything that's going on.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
Despite the lack of hard evidence, the WNBA doubled down, releasing an official statement condemning racism and promising a full investigation. But notice, what's missing? There's no mention of proof. This was a nationally televised game, with cameras filming every angle and courtside microphones picking up every squeak of a sneaker, and yet, somehow, nothing captured a single offensive remark.
Just because you coached in Indiana, did you ever have any issues with that while you were coaching there?
I think my focus was always on the team and on the organization and doing my job as best as I could. And so, that's kind of what it is.
Were you learning this throughout the game or just at that moment?
Oh, I was concentrated on our team and what we were doing game plan-wise against Indiana.
So, what actually happened? Let's roll the footage. With 4:38 left in the third quarter, Caitlin Clark was called for a flagrant one fall after making contact with Angel Reese's arm. Reese went down hard, but watch closely. Her reaction was immediate and directed straight at Clark. Not the crowd, not the stands, not the supposed heckler, just Clark.
The telling admission is, I found out when everyone else did. When did you become aware? When everyone else did. What does that indicate? That the Sky did not know or did not hear anything in real time or see anything in real time. So that makes the Sky, that makes the Fever, that makes me, that makes everyone I talked to who was in the arena, everyone else who has spoken from the arena.
This isn't their first clash. Reese and Clark's rivalry dates back to their NCAA days, from the 2023 NCAA championship taunting controversy to last season's heated moments when Reese was caught celebrating Kennedy Carter's flagrant foul on Clark. For many fans, this isn't just competition, it's personal.
That makes no cameras, no cell phones. So far, no nothing to substantiate the alleged hateful fan comments or fan misconduct, or however you want to label it, which makes me question mightily what the investigation is based on. And I would love to hear on the record what the investigation is based on, because based on all the information we have, the leading theory has to be it's based on the social media now.
Multiple viral posts claimed hateful comments were made, but several accounts have since gone private or been deleted. None provided video proof. None verified they were even at the game. Yet these posts were enough to spark an official league probe. The question is, who benefits from this narrative?
There's another post from an account that I think now went private or deactivated that alleged things were said to Reese, but no even proof that that person was there or not. Whether they were there or not, whether they saw or heard anything or not, nothing to back it up. And if that is indeed the case, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It really, really now seems like this is based on social media, and that the social media stuff was based on Sky fans online who couldn't handle getting the belt to the ass, who couldn't handle the beating that the Indiana Fever put out on the Sky.
Let's not ignore the scoreboard. Indiana crushed Chicago, 93-58. A humiliating 35-point loss on the Sky's home floor. Tensions were high, frustrations boiling over. In moments like this, tempers flare and narratives can shift quickly. Was this accusation a distraction from the blowout, or a genuine misunderstanding blown out of proportion?
After watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, not some basketball rivalry.
The WNBA says the investigation is ongoing. Reese has doubled down on her victim narrative online, while Clark has stayed mostly silent. Tyler Marsh's statement remains a major curveball, casting serious doubt over the original claim. Until hard evidence surfaces, this controversy exists in a cloud of he said, she said, and the court of public opinion is divided.
There is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese celebrated Kennedy Carter getting that flagrant foul on the hip check against Caitlin Clark? You remember that? On the sideline, just, yeah, baby, get her, you get her.
We'll keep tracking this investigation and bring you every new development as it happens. But now, we want to hear from you. Do you believe Angel Reese's story? Or did Tyler Marsh just expose a narrative built on thin air? Leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for the full breakdown when the WNBA releases its findings.
After the foul that Caitlin Clark put on Angel Reese tried to hit her. But if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston putting her arms in the way, Angel Reese would not be playing basketball anymore, because she was going to sucker punch Caitlin Clark.
When the WNBA's brightest young stars collided, the game should have been remembered for history-making numbers. Instead, it's been hijacked by allegations, denials, and one shocking betrayal that's tearing the league's biggest rivalry wide open. Tonight, we dig into the Angel Reese-Caitlin Clark controversy like you've never seen before, and why even Reese's own coach isn't standing by her story.
Tyler Marsh is about to get run out of Chicago. First things first, let's hear what Angel Reese has to say. Let's hear Angel Reese. And if you guys pay attention, listen to her voice and listen to how she's on the edge of breaking down. Very funny.
Hate speech.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA.
Let's also watch the nervous body language, the nervous twitching. Yeah.
our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but my support system is great.
This wasn't just another regular season game. On the court, Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever dismantled Angel Reese's Chicago Sky in a 35-point blowout, 89-54. But within minutes of the final buzzer, the focus shifted not to Clark's triple-double, but to allegations that shocked fans and split the league in two.
The league's response just coming out right away and getting that investigation going.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that, and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at. So I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to respond as they need to.
Were you able to?
Damn, I really wish Angel Reese would talk and step up about all of her fans calling people all these nasty names. Oh, how being silent is such a blessing. Such a blessing it is to be silent and have nobody being critical of you.
Reese suggested she was the target of hateful fan remarks during the game comments she claimed no athlete should have to hear. But here's the problem: there's no video evidence, no audio capture, and not a single player courtside confirming they heard anything. In fact, Caitlin Clark herself said, quote, "I didn't personally hear any hateful remarks, but I trust the league to handle it."
Caitlin said, she answered it perfectly. She said, I didn't hear her say anything, but that doesn't mean anything happened. But now, when you have Caitlin saying that, and Bree Turner saying what she said, which implied she didn't hear her say anything, and Stephanie White saying what she said, which implied she didn't hear her say anything, and Kyler Marsh saying he found out when everyone else did, and myself, and no one, who was courtside, no cameras, no video, no nothing. What else are we supposed to think? Especially when the entire thing is vague. Especially when the line of questioning to Angel Reese is vague.